Hi, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of Senior Living Today. Today, I'm joined by Brenda Kennedy, one of our community members at Springfield Masonic Community. Brenda, thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you for having me.
Can you start by just introducing yourself, giving us a little background on yourself and what brought you to Springfield Masonic Community?
Well, my name's Brenda Kennedy. We came to the Masonic community 7 years ago. We came when I was 68. We have a villa down in Square One. I have a twin sister that lives in South Carolina. Joe and I, all of our family live out of town. But we're close enough that our son can come see us. And we love it here on campus. We're active. I'm more active than he is, but most women are.
That's true. Well, we're so happy that you joined us and chose our community to live at. Today, we're going to talk a little bit about some of the common myths and misconceptions surrounding senior living. So one of the things I want to touch on is a lot of times when people are talking about senior living communities, they say, oh, all that you do there is play bingo. Can you talk a little bit about some of the activities that you do at our campus and how it's so much more than just playing bingo?
Oh, that's so not true. There's so much to do here at Springfield Community. You have your events committee. We have lots of fun in I call it the clubhouse, but you guys call it the greenhouse. And we do all kind of things, ball games, shuffleboard. We just had a big fish fry. We have a lot of parties down there. We enjoy it.
What's one of your favorite activities that you guys have had or one of your favorite parties that you've thrown?
The fish fry.
The fish fry?
The fish fry is always awesome. The fish is delicious. We always have a good crowd. I'm on the events committee, and we love planning it, and I help shop for the food and get things prepared. And we have, we're getting ready to have Kentucky Derby Day this Friday. Or it'll be Saturday. We'll have a lot of fun with that. We'll have games there, and we'll have Derby dogs.
Are you guys making hats again this year for the Derby?
I'll be doing mint juleps.
That's the best part, right?
That's the best part.
Most important. You can't have a derby party without mint juleps.
Absolutely not. Plus, we have the Friday morning games out on the patio, the shuffleboard, and now I can't think of all the things we really do.
Because there's so many things. It's hard to name all of them. Yeah.
I ran a little boutique. I stayed busy.
Can you talk a little bit more about the boutique and what that is?
The way it started for me was another lady had it. Well, I went to visit it, and I thought, oh, this would be fun to do. It would give me something to do. So she said, I'd be glad to have you help me. Well, 2 days later, she handed me the keys and said, this is now going to be Brenda's boutique. No, but it did. And I met a lot of new friends and got acquainted with a lot of people. We had to shut down for a while, and then we got to open it back up downstairs in Bancroft. And it was really fun starting it up. Everything was new, and we loved the way we did it. I'm active on council meetings. I was president for a year, so I've been it's brought out a better part of me being here.
So much more than bingo, you would say.
So much more. We have the billiard in the community center. They play cards every night of the week. We have manipulation. There's just lots of things to do.
Really something for everybody. Whatever your interest is, there's somewhere here that you can connect with a group of people and take part in that.
We have the walking paths. You can walk. If you have a go-kart, you can run around on our golf cart. But even though I drove the go-kart at the home day parade,
you did. I remember that. Yeah.
I had fun.
We still have photos of it.
I had fun doing that. I just enjoy being here.
That's great. So I think some people feel that if they move into a senior living community that they're going to be very disconnected from friends and from family and a little bit more cut off. Can you talk a little bit about the connections that you have here at this community?
with family and friends?
Both, yeah.
Well, our son lives out of town, and he works on the pipeline, so he travels quite a bit. And I don't get to see him as often as I would like to, but he makes a point of coming when he's close by. The rest of my family lives down south, so they're way down there. So my family's right here on campus. My friends, I enjoy being with my friends here on campus. I made a lot of family friends here. So
there's really like a social circle in your own home.
yes, but you have to want to get out there and do it. You can't just sit back and say, oh, I'm retired, I can't do this. You can do it if you want to. You have to have the drive.
Absolutely. I think another common myth about senior living is that you only come here when you have a need. If you need assisted living, if you need rehab, if you need memory care services. Can you talk a little bit about the importance of coming maybe before you have a need, coming sooner rather than later?
Well, for me, coming early, I learned things. I learned about the care, the different parts of the care you go to. You start with your villa. You get sick, you need rehab, you go to Rickley. If you need more care, you can go to assisted living. If assisting a living doesn't work, you can go to health care. So I was proud to know that all those things were accessible. This is strange. Our son was a little hesitant about us coming. Mm-hmm. You're going to a nursing home. No, we're not going to a nursing home. It's not a nursing home. It's a community. Mm-hmm. It's a wonderful community that's going to have everything that we need at our beck and call. We go from one place to the other, and we don't have to leave campus unless we go to the hospital. So
it's peace of mind and security, knowing that if you have a greater need, you absolutely can move into that. But then it's also this community experience that you get and getting to meet new friends and connect with people and really spend your retirement doing the things that you love.
Absolutely. If you want to travel, you can leave your villa and know it's going to be taken care of, or you can stay right here and enjoy what we have. I definitely enjoy what we have here.
Well, once again, we're so glad to have you here, and thank you so much for joining me here today. For everybody listening, we'll be back again in another 2 weeks with another episode. As always, if you have any topics or anything that you would like us to cover on Senior Living today, you can send us an email at omhmarketing@ohiomasonichome.org. Thanks again, and I'll see you in another 2 weeks.